Yo guys, what's up fellas, down here. Welcome back to episode 41 of the Road to Glory. As you can see on the screen here, we're going to have new shapeshifter cards. I think the left will be Trent, the middle is going to be Ronaldo, and on the right will be Kante. Right back to centre mid, striker to right wing, and CDM to centre back. In my opinion, they're the only ones that can be. That's EA trying to sell loads of packs as well, obviously, with Ronaldo being a position change, probably change him to a left footer as well, like they did with Lucas Moura. Kante at centre half, probably not that usable there in my opinion. You'd be more looking to do like a custom tactics and push him in, but that Trent will be very usable at centre mid. I play his team of the year there, and it's a very good one for me. It's annoying me that I can't actually show the current shapeshifter team on the actual console. I don't think I can get to it, can I? No, so I can only show Team of the Week, which is a little bit annoying, because I wanted to show some cards I think, or a couple of cards I like the look of in terms of rising out of packs. So this is the team we're going to be playing for, playing with the Weekend League. We've played 2 games today already. We won 2 of them pretty easily, to be fair. The first 5 games are genuinely easy. Timo Werner back in the squad, really enjoying him. I will show the custom tactics I'm using for this this team. So we're playing pressure on heavy touched. That should be like that. We are 5-5 on the width and the depth, and then we are balanced. Width, I like it to be a bit more narrow, attacking, so the wing backs create the width. Players in box is standard. Corners short. If you've watched any of my streaming and my gameplay, you know that I don't whip corners in, and I've just played it short because headers are pointless this year. And this is the in-game tactics. So I'll show you. This is the same tactics I was using last week. When I got Elite, so it's just a different team. It's the same team, same tactics, same everything. So I'll show you the instructions on the players. So Timo Werner and Stoichkov both set on stay forward and get in behind. Gnabry is set on stay forward and free roam. The only thing I do with the 2 centre mids is cover centre. That's for De Jong and Modric, and Kimmich is cover centre and stay back while attacking. The centre halves are standard, and the fullbacks are unbalanced and overlap. That is the way I like it, because all of this, how many is there? 6 in the middle there, provide all of the narrow, and then having your wing backs push forward provides your width for when people, play overload ball side and drop back. If their defence is very tight and narrow, having your fullbacks push wide does make a big difference in my opinion. The other ones are just set for, this is for when I'm losing and I really need a goal very quick, like this is for losing in the last 15. Just go all out. Usually I'll sub Modric off for Kent or something like that. Again, these ones are just seeing out games. A 4-2-3-1, a bit more solid with players staying back, and this one's for when I'm really under the cosh. I haven't actually had to use this very often. I usually just go to the 4-2-3-1 and that works, so hopefully we never have to use that one. But yeah, that's the tactics and the player instructions and stuff like that. The bench is pretty standard, same maximum Kent for attacking options. Trent I'll bring on in the midfield. And Barber and TN if I need a change at fullback as well. But yeah, that is the team we have been using. Now, we have got a lot of sales finally, as you see. So these Ricardo Pereiras were all brought at like 125, 127 yesterday. We sold these at 140. And DDs were brought at a max of 65. We sold that one for 74. We did have 3 or 4 more that sold, but I accidentally cleared them from the transfer list. These Berghouses, Berghuis, however the hell you pronounce it, all sold for 16,250. Most of them, some of them, I think, went for a little bit more possibly. But these were all bought at like under 13k. So we made 2 to 3k a card on these. And you see, there's a hell of a lot of them as well. Rashford's brought, I think, 158 and 160. So we make a tiny bit of profit on each card there. Still waiting for the main 3 to sell. Carlos Alberto, Garincha, and Van Dijk. Still waiting for those to sell. I don't know if I'll get them rid tonight. Obviously I'm recording this at 1 o'clock Friday. People will still be at work, people are still at school, so a lot of people haven't started to play the Weekend League yet, so I expect a rise tonight after Shapeshifters second team comes out. Completely forgot that. Yeah, obviously you've got team 2 for Shapeshifters at 6 o'clock, so people will be opening packs, people will pack Ronaldo, injection of coins into the market, people will go, oh, I've got Ronaldo, selling for 3 mil, I'm going to go and buy Van Dijk for a third of that. Like, it's just how it works when promo cards come out. So hopefully these top tier cards will rise, and the two icons I really want to get rid of at a good price to not lose coins. Van Dijk I won't lose coins on. I know he'll sell eventually. It's the two icons that I'm worried about, whether their price goes back up. And just some fitness cards I was emptying my club out of. It takes ages to relist these, absolutely ages. Yeah, you just have to keep relisting them to get rid of them. And I picked up a Hugo Sanchez today at 267. I know he'll sell for 290 at some point. He's got a Hunter on him. I don't know why people buy this card, in all honesty. I can only imagine it's like Mexican people wanted to, because he's obviously a massive Mexican icon, and I can only imagine it's people want to use him, because to have a striker with 62 composure is not great. But yeah, he always ends up selling for 290 at some point, so I will definitely get money on that. And Ndidi's at the minute 84s are literally like 2k, and like 85s are like 4k. If you've got the coins, go and buy one of each of an 84 and 85 and just store it in your club, because when an SBC comes out, they will rise. If we don't get an SBC tonight, that puts the market up. Oh my god, are they going to crash even further? Like 84s could go down to like 1.7, 1.5. I mean, 83 is already at 900 coins. Like 85s could be down at like 2 to 3k. It could be insane. So I think they have to release an SBC tonight that juices the market up a bit. In terms of the shapeshifters that are currently in packs that will possibly do a rise, I like the look of two cards. Now I've got one of these Hatterboas, and I'll go and explain the other card as well. So if you pick up Hatterboa at the minute is about 120. I got the one for 116. So anything below like 117, 118 in my opinion is good. So the reason I like the look of Hatterboa is because he's the only decent left back, right back in the Serie A. You've got Danilo, who's not that good and was a storyline card. Cuadrado, who is terrible defensively and was an SBC. Malqui was good but very expensive and also an SBC, so still on. So the next best right back you're looking at is Florenzi, who is not even in the Serie A anymore. He now plays for Valencia. So this card will be high priced on the market because it will be out of packs now. So you're literally looking at, he's the only tradable right back that's usable in this league. And he's also Dutch as well, so he gives links to Van Dijk, he gives links to Wijnaldum, so he gives good links nation-wise as well. So, and it's a fantastic card as well. I've used this in draft. Medium high, 6'2", a 2-star weak foot's not great, but not really an issue at right back. Like the pace is really brilliant. He's got good passing, good dribbling. His defending is incredible as well. If you put like I don't know, you go with an anchor, you go with a guardian. If you wanted to boost dribbling and passing, boost his composure up a bit, like. There's any other chem styles you put on it, but it's a fantastic card. I've used it in draft, like I say, and I really do like it. Now, that's the reason I like him. And there's another one for pretty much the same reason that I like, and it is Renato Sanchez. So he's literally like, I mean, Bernat's good, but not great. He's got very low strength, and he's very small, which is good. He has got the 4-star skill moves, which I didn't realise actually. I have got him. Untradeable. We got him from our winter refresh pack. I don't know, like defensive awareness at 80 worries me, strength worries me a bit. I don't know whether it would be a great card, but I think people will look to get Renato Sanchez over Bernat because he's a hype player, so to speak. He's a different position. He's got a changed foot as well. He's 4-star, high. And I think a lot of people will end up maybe like position changing in this in game. So start with a back four, move him into midfield when they do the custom tactics. I mean, his physicals are brilliant. Again, defensive awareness is 85, so that's 5 more than Bernat's got. Between the two, I don't think there's much, but I think people will go with Renato over Bernat. And obviously, the next best is literally Bernat's base card, because that Delaney is an SBC and also terrible. 74 defending for a card is not good enough. So I think people would end up going with Renato Sanchez. So I think he is about 40. Oh, I've got him as a loan. Look, I've got him as a loan. So yeah, I think he is around like the 45k mark. So I don't think it would hurt to pick some up, like maybe 42, 43. He's got like 44 bids on him. So yeah, I might look to pick a few of him up. Like I'm not by any means a mastermind trader or anything like that. I just look for the obvious stuff. Like, there is people on there like Nick on the Foot Market. He, in my opinion, he's one of the best people to follow purely because he's got like 150 mil transfer profit. I've only just really started trading and flipping this year, so if you do watch my videos, do take my advice with a pinch of salt, like, because it is quite risky. You see in my previous videos, I've lost coins in many places before, but it's all a learning curve for me to not lose coins in that same place again this year on and next year as well. I lost a load on Lewandowski. If I'd have kept Lewandowski, I would have minimised my losses because he went back up to like 850 with his inform, and I sold mine at like 670 or something like that. So I mean, like I say, I try and give advice, but yeah, sometimes maybe just take it lightly, put it that way. One thing that I will always say, and I've done it 2 weeks in a row now, is Team of the Week cards that are good League and Nation and like 84 rated. If you can pick them up for minimum price, like Nacho Monreal and Fernando are two really good ones because they've got good League, good Nations, and they're 84 rated. They're like 11 or 12k. I mean, if you pick these silver with Berghuis that I was picking up an 85 rated at 12.5k, and I've sold them all for 16. Like, Team of the Week investing is such a simple one. Obviously, it takes a while because you have to wait for them to go out of packs, but pick them up at prime times. Pick them up at 6 PM when everyone's opening packs. I mean, like tonight at 6 PM, those 84s, you could maybe get them for like 11, 10.5, something like that. I mean, yeah, if you can get those two for that, pick them up definitely, because when they go out of packs, they will rise. If there's an SBC that requires informs that everyone's going to do, they will rise. So, as you can see, it doesn't show you how much I paid for them, but in another video, if you go back to it, you'll see I paid like 14 for some of them, and then as he went down, I got them for like 13 and 12.5. So I don't know how many's on here, but we did make some good profit on those. So finally, I can clear those because that's been really annoying me. And yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please do drop a like, and if you want to see more content, subscribe to the channel. But until the next one, I'm out of here.